Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about this carport slab. Here you can see we've got the form boards around the perimeter. They're staked in place. Everything's been leveled off. And what we're doing now is adding concrete. The gentleman in the center with the white t-shirt is got the hose, and this hose runs back to a concrete pump. That concrete pump is up against a concrete truck. The concrete truck drops concrete into the pump, and this gentleman in the white shirt has got a walkie-talkie. He'll tell the pump operator when to send him more concrete, and he'll keep filling until he's satisfied. The two gentlemen that are bent over, they've got a screed board in their hand. This is a hollow aluminum tube that they'll use to generally level the concrete, just kind of get a general shape, and they're working across to eliminate all the excess concrete they don't need. The gentleman in the green shirt is just kind of leading in front of them, filling any voids and any low areas. This is 2,500 pound concrete, which is pretty standard for slabs of this nature. This is not a structural slab per se. It's just a couple vehicles are going to sit on top of it. We didn't include a great deal of rebar or steel in this pour. It's got a really good base. It's been compacted, and there'll be not much shifting or settling. So we will put a couple control joints in it for any expansion and contraction. Here you can see the guys are almost done screeding. They're starting to use some finish trowels. The concrete mix that arrived on this one was a little bit watery, so we had to work with it a little bit. That trowel you see in the foreground, that's called a bull float, and that'll also give them kind of a general shaping and move around the icing on the cake. Here you can see this gentleman's got a finish trowel. He's just putting the touches on it, and he'll work it for about an hour or two until he feels that it's right. You have to remember that this is hardening as you're working, so there's a fair amount of urgency. And you can see the control joints are cut in. I like to put those with areas of no more than 10 by 10 feet. Those will allow some expansion and contraction, and the concrete will actually crack at the control joints. The gentleman in the white suit here that looks like a beekeeper, he's putting what we call a broom finish, and this is just a light broom that leaves a finish on the concrete. You'll see it on sidewalks, garages, things of that nature. It gives you a little bit of traction. It's also a nice look. It's just a nice finish, and he'll work it for an hour or two until he's satisfied, and then we've got a slab. In the next video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the structure itself. We've got a minimal structure. It's all steel, and we've got some custom fabricated metal panels that we're going to use for the sides of the carport, and I hope you can make it back. Thanks for your time.